Welcome back. Local hockey fans know the biggest rivalry around is this weekend, and the TV6 Morning News has an exclusive pregame interview with both teams. We start at Northern this morning. Ashley Kirkland at the Barry Event Center with more. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Vicki. This is the first of 4 games this season that will be broadcast on our sister station, Fox UP, and we're here at the Barry Event Center. I'm here with Northern's head coach, Kyle. Walt, thanks so much for being here this morning. Is this a big deal for your kids for the games to be broadcast on television?
Yeah, it is for sure. I think this is such a great rivalry, and it's not only a rivalry between the universities, but between the two communities. And many people in the UP. So I think we have a lot of interested fans on both sides, and it's great that TV6 is able to put this out.
Now, you guys came off of a big, huge game series last week in Minnesota against St. Mankato. How do you give your players rest and prepare them for another big game this weekend?
I think both Minnesota State, Mankato, and Michigan Tech are the two top teams in the league. Certainly, if we can't get ready to play Michigan Tech, we probably shouldn't be in this business.
Right.
It's a great rivalry, and I'm sure both teams will be playing as well as they can.
Yeah, and we see some switch outs with your goalies this season. Who are you guys going to go with for this game? Are you sure yet?
We're not sure. Matthias got injured against Alaska several weeks ago, and he's had to be out for a while. But if he's ready, we certainly probably go with him. Although Michael Donis had 2 really good starts recently, and we're really pleased with his play.
Yeah. Now, this is always a big, intense rivalry between Tech and Northern, and it's going to get a little physical, I'm sure. How are you guys going to sustain penalties to make sure that you keep them down?
Well, we've taken some penalties lately. You never want to take penalties, but I'm sure the series will be physical. That's just the nature of it. When you get in this series, both buildings are usually filled, and there's a lot of energy around the game, and with that comes physical play. So we expect that. I'm sure Mel Pearson and his staff expect that, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. Now, you've been coaching here for years. You even played at Northern. Is this the biggest rivalry you've been a part of, Northern and Tech?
Yeah, absolutely. I was a player. I played at Boston College, so I experienced BU and BC, and I experienced Northern Michigan, Michigan Tech, and I can tell you that this is just a phenomenal college rivalry. It's a healthy rivalry. It's good for both schools. It's good for both communities, and we certainly look forward to it every year.
Yeah. And we look forward to what's going to go on this weekend. Now, Walt here, Vicki, he is a tough man. He's got ice water running through his veins. It's cold outside. This man has on flip-flops, you guys. So he's not worried. So I would be worried if I were Tech, because this is who the coach is for Northern. We'll be back with Athletic Director Forrest Carr to talk more about the excitement of this game being televised. I'll take it back to you for now. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Marquette, TV6 News.
That is tough.
And the two teams will compete this weekend in one of our favorite matchups here in the UP. Ashley Kirkland is live back from the Barry Event Center at Northern with more on the game. And Ashley, do they need my help this weekend?
Well, I don't think they'll need you, Sam, so you can stay right on the sidelines. And I'm here back at the Barry Event Center, and I'm here with Forrest Carr, Athletic Director at Northern. Forrest, thanks so much for getting up this morning and talking with us. Now, this is a big game that will be televised. What does that mean for this program, for these games to be televised?
Well, it's been a great partnership. We televised the 2 games last year, and then this year we expanded it. So we did the homecoming football game here at Northern. We're doing the 4 hockey games, and then we'll also do the women's basketball games in February. Suzanne and I were a little concerned that it might have a negative impact on attendance, but what we found is it actually generates excitement, and we're actually getting more attendance. So it's a great opportunity, exposure for people to see what our kids do.
Yeah. Now, speaking of attendance, the kids will be coming back, the students will be coming back from break on Monday. Do you anticipate a large turnout for this game since students are away?
Well, we don't know what's going to happen with that. We're running some specials. It's just kind of the luck of the draw and the timing. We think a lot of kids are coming back to campus, so we hope whoever's here will show up.
Yeah, make sure to come out and support the Wildcats. And you guys have a lot of banners hanging up, but there's no trophy for this series like there is for the Miners Cup in football. Do you guys plan to implement some sort of trophy? Because this is a physical matchup and it's very intense.
Yeah, it's a great matchup. What I'd like to do, and I'm going to talk to Suzanne about it, is have some kind of all-sports trophy. They actually had that at one time, and we compete against Michigan Tech in cross-country running, women's volleyball, skiing, men's basketball, women's basketball, hockey. We have all these different events in the year, so we keep track of all those and add up the points, and I think that would add to the rivalry and be exciting.
Yeah. We know your student section is always lively here for these hockey games. What's the best cheer that you like to hear from your students during these games?
Oh, I probably can't repeat that on air, but yeah, no, they do a great job here, and actually it's fun at all the rinks in the WCHA. That's what it's all about. That's what college sports is about.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for us, and hopefully I know it's gonna be a great weekend. And make sure if you can't make it down to the Berry Event Center, you can tune in to TV6 to catch all of the action between Tech and Northern. Stick around for more of your TV6 morning news.